Everyone, it's Jason Garcia with Windermere Excellence with my thought of the day for Monday, November 5th, 2018. Had a couple week break, had some things going on. My phone crashed a couple weeks ago completely. Lost a bunch of videos and pictures that I had. Lost at least 50-60% of my contacts, so it took like 4 or 5 days to get a new phone. Still getting used to it and trying to recover as much as I can. Also, then after that, I had 4 days of training and class all day. And then after that, I went back to North Carolina to my old base for a military retirement. I really actually appreciated that. I really appreciate my past and where has that brought me to who I am today. I'm really grateful for that experience. So my thought of the day is about change, right? Like, change is really hard, right? Changing our job is really hard. People have a hard time changing relationships. People have a hard time changing the city they live in, moving somewhere else, getting out of the familiar. We have a very hard time changing things, even though they are good for us. And that's the craziest thing about it, right? Like, even though we know things are good for us, we have a hard time changing, right? Like, we have a hard time changing our bad habits. If you're a smoker, right? And all the studies show that it's very, 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 very difficult to quit something like that or change something like that, even though smoking is bad for you, even though eating unhealthy is bad for you. We have a hard time changing those things, right? We have a hard time maybe losing weight or starting an exercise routine or some type of fitness routine to get our bodies in better shape, to heal our bodies from aches and pains of not exercising, not moving, things like that. So, change is difficult, and change is difficult, especially even when things are good for us. But that's why it's important for us when we're making changes and we want to change things for the positive, that we find friends and family and relationships that support us in those changes, that look after us, and that help keep us accountable and on track for those changes. That way we can succeed, rather than keeping them to ourselves, not really telling anyone about it, and not having that support, because it's already hard enough. And so to try and do something like that on your own doesn't really help. So if you're making any changes in your life, tell as many of people around you as you can, and ask for their support and accountability to keep you there. So thanks for listening to my thought of the day. Have a great week, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.